Imagine for a moment being Senator David Perdue. Senator Perdue lives behind like 3 gates. Y'all know this guy hadn't held a single public town hall meeting in 6 years. Has anybody seen Senator Perdue? No! Has anyone seen David?
It's not just that you're a crook, Senator.
Yeah, he's probably on the phone with his broker. Senator Perdue sends out this invitation to lobbyists in Washington. He puts this all in writing. If you want some of Senator Perdue's time, you gotta pay for it. Senator Perdue sells 4 meetings a year and a retreat on a private island for a $7,500 corporate PAC check. This is not a man who cares about ordinary people, y'all. This is a man who cares only about himself. The people of Georgia deserve to hear from their senator. If David Perdue doesn't want to answer questions in public about his record and debate his opponent, that's fine. He just shouldn't run for re-election to the U.S. Senate. If the federal minimum wage kept up with the cost of living, it would be even higher than $15. The basic premise is that anybody in this country working a single full-time job should be bringing home enough money to sustain themselves and then some, and have a reasonable quality of life and standard of living. And over the last 40 years, what we've seen in America is that wages for working people have been crushed, while returns to shareholders have gone through the roof. And again, it comes back to corruption in our political system. This is by design. So I and a strong majority of Georgians support raising the minimum wage to $15 because human beings need to be able to not just survive, but thrive doing an honest week's work.
Daring to demand the right to vote for Black Americans in Selma, Alabama, 55 years ago, John Lewis was nearly killed as he and hundreds marched across this bridge. That movement's courage secured the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act, but the promise of equal justice in America remains unfulfilled. So together we'll fight for a new Civil Rights Act and a new Voting Rights Act to ensure equal justice for all, no matter the color of our skin, to end racial profiling and police brutality, and to stop anyone from suppressing the sacred right to vote. Congressman Lewis gave me my first job. He instilled in me the conviction to fight for justice. He said to never give in, never give up, keep the faith, and keep our eyes on the prize. I'm Jon Ossoff. I approve this message.
Too many people struggled, suffered, and died to make it possible for every American to exercise their right to vote.